Hey everyone, Lieutenant Dan here. I am so excited because today is launch day. I'm here on the Minecraft server that I set up for LTD Productions, the LTD SMP, if you will. And later tonight, the rest of the community is joining the server for the first time, and I am so excited. So I'm here in the village, which will kind of act as the central hub of activity for the server. And before everyone else gets here, I wanted to take a minute and document everything that I've done in the past week in preparation for tonight. So let me walk you through it. The village is not that far from spawn. That's why I picked this seed, but it's far enough that I set up these markers or beacons to guide people from spawn to the village. So when someone spawns in, they're going to be about right here. The first thing they'll see is the LTD, the marker, and the wall with signs on it. Hopefully, they'll come over and read the signs because they say, "Welcome to the LTD SMP. Please read this sign." Your first task is to find the village. To get there, follow the tall markers. First marker. There it is. Once you find the village, the markers will lead you to the Citadel, where our team orientation will begin. P.S. You don't need to craft anything before orientation, but it's a short hike, so take some cookies. And a barrel full of cookies. So they log in, they read the messages, and they start following the markers, which will take us all the way to the village. Meow. Now, right about here, you can start to see the village through the trees, but as you round this corner, there's the next marker, and then you see, what is that? Well, I'm so glad you asked. That's where we're going. This is the Citadel, entirely built by yours truly. The Citadel is supposed to be a starter location and base of operations for our server activities. This is the last marker in the chain right outside the Citadel, and it says, "Welcome to the Citadel. Head inside, but do not step into the circle until instructed." And it says that because the very first thing that we're going to do once we group up is a team huddle right here in this circle. Now, the Citadel is a fun creative mode project. I don't actually expect us to really use this building a whole lot long term. Everyone's going to be going off and building their own bases, including me, but I thought this was a fun way to start us off. I'll give you a quick tour. So down there is the Great Hall. We're going to check that out in a minute, but I also created some side rooms. So for instance, this is sort of a communal hangout with some beds. We got a painting, we got a fireplace, we got some chairs. We've even got a jukebox here with a few records on the wall. Again, I don't necessarily expect anyone to use this space long term, but it was a fun bit of decorating. I didn't have time to do anything in this room, so I'll have to put something fun in here very soon. But there's some cool stuff over here. So I made a whole crafting room, and I put in pretty much everything I could think of. And again, this was mostly just for decoration. I don't expect anyone to necessarily use this room, but I thought this was just a fun little use of the space. And of course, every castle needs a dungeon. Now this is kind of just the first phase. I hope to eventually make a full-fledged dungeon as the basement to the Citadel, like spanning the whole building, but this is just the first part of that. And this is where we can exact judgment against any rule breakers on the server. And I made this hallway that I thought was pretty cool, used some stained glass for the skylights, and used the new amethyst blocks for some pool decorations. And this is one of the main rooms, the Great Hall. I made sure that the ceiling was pitch black. We got this central aisle with seating on either side, lots of candle lights, big ol' windows. It's not super well lit in here, but I kind of like that. And then we've got this big platform at the front. And this room is actually where the crux of our orientation is going to happen. Because this is going to be like our first town meeting. So I'm going to step up here, get everyone's attention, and I've written on the wall the rules and goals of the server. We're going to go over all of those together. Make sure we're all on the same page. Then I'm probably going to show them this secret door down to the bubble elevators. Bubble elevator leads to the roof, where we're going to talk about what we're going to do with these two plots, because these are community build projects. So that's the overview, and we'll get into more detail on some of these things once everyone is here. Oh my gosh, it's here. The time has come. Everyone is online, and we're about to get this party started. Let's go! Okay, our first candidate should be coming in any moment. Oh, Super's in. Whoa. Cool skin, man. Oh, Jonesy's in. What is that skin? Oh, they're reading the board.
Okay, so I see the tall markers behind us.
Yeah.
Guy on bench has joined.
Cookies.
Yes, everyone's
cookies.
reading the sign. It's
Yep.
going exactly as
Oh,
planned.
okay, so it's probably this way.
Oh, Jonesy's already off. I should have laid some traps or
like we're going
something just to mess with these guys.
Forward after this
Where did Jonesy go? Oh wow,
Maybe
Jonesy's
far-
way ahead.
Well, I'm definitely collecting all the cookies at each one.
Yeah. You have like a bunch of cookies.
Look at Jonesy's a little ghost man.
Oh, that building's awesome. It has like a little orb on top of it. It looks really good.
Ooh,
Like a stone kind of.
he thinks the Citadel looks good.
Oh wow, yeah, it looks really awesome.
Yeah, it looks. Oh no, it's a prison.
That changes things a little bit.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. it
read the
does.
sign, read the
It's
sign.
not so beautiful anymore.
Read the sign.
Yeah, this is where that one video was. Staircase to the prison. Oh wait, no, this isn't a prison. It just looks like a prison.
All right, Jonesy is inside.
Cool.
Hopefully he doesn't go through. Super is here.
I'm gonna go find out what that other building is.
Don't enter
There's
the
another
don't enter
building
the
over
ring. Jonesy. Oh, Super. They're stepped into the ring. Ah, there's Izakara. Repping the LTD, looking good. Oh, there's Crab. Oh, what an epic skin. Yeah, Crab. Super metal. I love it. I absolutely love it. And he's got a beard.
And these trail markers look great.
All right, everybody's having a chance to explore a little bit, which is good.
Oh, I like this place.
Man, well done, Dan. This stuff looks great.
Oh,
Yeah,
we
this
gotta
is a-
gather.
Dun dun dun.
No one read this.
Okay, I'm guessing this is the entrance hall. Step outside,
Step outside.
the circle.
It's probably gonna be like
Oh, the circle right here. I think he means like this little wooden circle.
he's gonna like smite us if we step too far into it.
Yeah.
In your lane,
Oh.
villager.
Hello,
Yeah.
friends.
Hey, Dan.
What in the heck?
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. It is a pleasure to have you here on the LTD SMP. Now, you all made a magnificent trek, and for the most part, you behaved yourselves, and I thank you. So, the first thing that we need to do as members of the LTD SMP is enter the circle of trust. You see this white circle of quartz? This is what I call the circle of trust. Oh no. Well, all right, I'll fix that later. I just broke my own building. Okay, so this is just a commitment, if you will, to honor each other and honor the SMP, and be responsible and respectful stewards that respect each other. So just general goodness, okay? So if you accept the call, you may step into the circle of trust. Magnificent. I'm proud of each and every one of you. We're all in the circle of trust together. Now, if you'll please follow me into the Great Hall. All right, everyone, take a seat, please. Take a seat, please. Wonderful. Hello, friends. Welcome to the Great Hall. This was a fun building to make. Anyway, while I have your attention here, I want to talk about the server rules and objectives of what we're trying to accomplish here on the LTD SMP. The first rule is everybody should have fun. This is a pretty fun server. We're all going to have a good time. I'm looking forward to it. A couple of things that I want to go over with everyone first off the bat. Number one is that we are going to keep it clean on the LTD SMP. We're going to go ahead and apply what I call the Pixar movie test, which means if something would not be appropriate for a Disney Pixar film, then it's probably not appropriate for this community. Number two, this is an important one. Pranks are good. Griefing and trolling is bad. So what that means is this is a place where we can have fun. I'm looking forward to pranking some of you guys, but there needs to be a distinction between pranking people and just being a troll and ruining people's fun. And for me, the delineating line is usually if there is real loss. Let's use it for instance. If I completely cover Super's house with dirt, just build a mound of dirt over his house so he can't get in. That's a prank, because he can get in. No real damage has been done. If I trap his house so that it explodes when he walks in, then that's more griefing, because that's causing permanent damage. So stealing somebody's animals and leading them to someplace safe and then leaving like a a trail of clues that they have to solve to find their animals again, that's a prank. Murdering someone's animals, that's probably griefing. PvP is enabled, like we are allowed to, punch each other and even kill each other, yes, but it's a prank or, could be good-spirited fun to just kill someone. It's a little bit trolling if you kill someone and then burn all their stuff, or make them die in lava so they lose all their stuff, etc. Okay, moving on. For now, the end is off limits. Only because I would like us to come together as a team for a server event where we all go to the end and kill the dragon together. So that's like the, hey guys, please don't do this rules. Now, other stuff that I want to talk about. Build whatever, play however. Meaning, there's no specific guidelines for this server. Like, if you want to build crazy builds, go for it. If you want to go explore the wide open spaces, go for it. You can do what you want. Next on the list, we are going to apply a tried and true method for dealing with interpersonal conflict. So maybe someone pulls a prank that you think was actually more of a troll, not a prank, or someone is just unfair or rude or whatever. Here's how we're handling disputes on this server. It's a 3-step process. Tried and true. Number 1, go talk to the person. Easy as that. Go talk, try to explain your perspective, try to hear their perspective, come to a compromise if you need to. That's step 1. If you go to someone and are like, you can't come to an agreement, then step 2 is go find somebody else. Invite them into the conversation, explain your side, let them hear the other person's side, and then let them weigh in and help you guys find a compromise. If, after getting a third party to come in and help, y'all are still bickering about something, you can come to me and I will weigh in as the final judge. But ideally, y'all work it out because we're adults and we can handle this. Trust me, it's a tried and true method here.
Because the Enderman has dominance over me. We've never.
We're gonna cut that out and pretend that didn't happen. Okay.
All right, deleting that memory.
Oh, Nif just joined. Continuing on from where we left off before we were rudely interrupted. Hey, some of you guys are content creators, and to that I say huzzah. And yes, you absolutely may use all SMP stuff for your content creation. Just please be respectful of other people and don't necessarily feature them if you haven't asked permission to feature them. Okay, let's talk about projects. Son of a gun, I'm in creative mode and broke it. Okay, projects for the server. There are 3 things that I have in mind. Number 1, protect the village. We're part of this community now, so we need to do our part, protect the people here. I don't know if that means building a wall. I don't know if that means lighting the place up like a Christmas tree. I don't know. We can brainstorm. We can do this together. But we need to defend this village. I've got 2 community build projects in mind, and this is just a start. We can always add more stuff. But for that, I'm going to invite everyone to follow me to my very secret side door. Who put a bed here? Side door. Bubble elevator. Whee!
That's cool.
Okay, step out here, friends. This is on the roof of the Great Hall, by the way. So if you look out to this side,
You see a spider.
you see a square with copper pillars, the red kind. And if you look over here, there's another square with copper pillars, the green kind. The one over here on the left, the red pillars. That is what we're calling the swap build. One player at a time is going to build something in the box. But then what happens is, after one person has built something, the next player comes in and builds an addition to the first build. And the rule is you can't destroy what the first person built. You have to add on to it. The other community build on this side with the green pillars, that's called our teamwork build. For that, you can build in at any time. Oh, is that Nif? The only rule is you can't build inside the box unless you are with someone else. Okay, so let's head back downstairs.
All right.
Whoa! Okay, soup.
No, I'm stuck.
Everyone is in here dying.
I'm stuck.
You have to crouch to get out.
Crouch,
to get out.
crouch.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, you scored. No.
Come, why are you all stuck? How is this?
Ah.
Yeah, it's from out of their misery.
Okay.
That's pretty interesting.
The chat makes that look like I just massacred everyone. Hello, friends. Welcome. You missed a little bit of orientation. Also, nice business suit there, Jan. Quick recap. We all stood into the circle of trust. If you're trolling and griefing people, you're gonna invoke the wrath of Dan. Oh, I gotta tell you about the wrath of Dan.
Who built this maze?
I did.
Dan
Okay.
did.
Watch
It
your
looks pretty
step.
awesome.
Watch your step. But there's a
Okay.
safe spot over here. This is sort of the observation platform. So this is the entrance to the dungeon. Over here we've got some trapdoors. So if you are caught, violating rules
Just threw him a cookie.
or being a terrible person on the server, I might make you stand on one of these platforms, and then we'll pull a lever and see which platform falls. And if you fall, you'll face Reggie. This is Reggie. Everybody say hi, Reggie.
Hello, Reggie.
Heyo.
Hi,
Reggie is a zombie that is fully kitted out in diamond. So don't actually just go breaking the rules, but I'm kind of excited for someone to break the rules so that I can punish y'all this way. Back in the circle of trust, everybody. Just real quick, last huddle. Okay, tell you what, the first person to have the I pick you pick for the swap build is going to be... Oh!
Oh, it's me.
Super got it.
Yes.
Super got it. All right. So y'all can build wherever, do whatever. Just remember, we got to defend this village. So if there's no more questions, then go team. Meeting adjourned.